Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Skirbo with your astrological weather for July 29th. Now, I apologize up front for being somewhat of a talking head today, and I don't usually use visual aids, but I think there's significant things going on today, and a visual aid is just what the doctor ordered. Today the moon moves into Taurus, and when the moon moves into Taurus, our emotions become very grounded. Sometimes when the moon is in Taurus, we can be a little bit stubborn. We don't really want to get out of our comfort zone. But what is so special about the moon moving into Taurus is that it actually creates something in the sky called a grand sextile. A grand sextile is actually two grand trines in opposite elements that occurs in the sky. And if we look at what I have behind me here, you can see that we have something that looks like a Star of David. Now, if you look at the blue lines, which are here, this is the water trine that has been in the sky since the end of June, and that water trine is part of our process of healing and transcending some of our deep emotional wounds. And so that's been going on for quite a while. It's a pretty long-standing pattern. What's happening today and for a few hours is that as the moon here moves into Taurus, it creates another triangle. And that triangle is between the moon, Venus, and Pluto. And that's a grand earth trine. So we have a grand earth trine interconnecting with a grand water trine. Now, all the points of this star also aspect each other. And those are 60 degrees sextile. Sextile is about communication and reformation and understanding. And so with the water trine and the earth trine, we have an understanding in a very practical way. Now, of course, earth and water can also create mud. So this doesn't necessarily have to be very active. It could just sort of sit there and be. Although the sextiles do give us some ability to interact, and so we want to interact with this energy. But what's going on that's perhaps kicking this into the next dimension, I would say, or kicking this grand sextile's butt, is the fact that we have Aries, we have Uranus and Aries. Now, Uranus sits here. Aries is the beginning of the zodiac. I don't know if you can see that. It's not very... and there we have Aries, Uranus, in Aries. Now what's happening is this is actually squaring Pluto. Now that's been doing that for a long time, since 2012 exactly. And also squaring this Jupiter in Cancer. Also Mars is down here. Mars is an activating planet. And so we have this cardinal T-square actually activating this grand sextile. So what does that mean? Okay, it means that we have an opportunity to ground some of the healing that we've been going through. Also, we have been imagining what kind of world we want to create. And with the addition of Earth, we can actually create this. Now, plus we have Uranus in Aries squaring 2 points of this. Cardinal T-squares are about initiation, and with this, and cardinal is spiritual initiation. So we are really having a initiation, a spiritual initiation, a bump up in our vibrational frequency. And so we've actually been feeling this, but on the 29th is the day that we really can access it. And so what I would suggest is that you work through your day mindfully. The grand sextile occurs in the morning, and so Greenwich time in the morning for a couple of hours. Eastern time, it's more late morning, afternoon, and it's about a 3-4 hour window. So you may not be able to sit in meditation during this time, but if you're mindful and just stop, follow your breath, I think you'll be able to feel this and access it, and I think great things are going to come from this. So have a wonderful day, sit with it, and dream away.